Hey team, how we doing? This is Coach Dana Cavalea checking in with you today on a fine Sunday morning from South Florida. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about the word confidence, right? It's a word that's oftentimes becoming more of a buzzword than anything. But the reality is, without confidence, you can't do a whole lot in your life. And confidence is an interesting word because it often is mistaken or cross-referenced for the word ego. And, in all my years of, working with professional athletes, whenever I tell people what I do or what I've done for a living, many of them say, Dana, what was it like working with those guys? It must have been difficult. There must have been so much ego and so much pride. And I always say, you know what? That's what it takes to win. It takes just enough ego, it takes just enough pride, and it takes just enough confidence. And at that intersection of pride, ego, and confidence, that's where success is bred. I mean, especially in a sport like baseball, right? Where you're sitting in the box as a hitter. The guy you're going up against throws 95 to 100 miles an hour. If you're sitting in the box and you're weak, how are you possibly going to beat that other player? How are you possibly going to win? And the same is true for most circumstances in your life. If you think about it, whether it's asking a girl out or going to a job interview, if you're going to sit in that seat and you're going to be passive, and you're going to have low ego, low pride, and low confidence, it's going to be impossible to win. And for everyone on this pod, like I said, I always say, we get a lot of coaches, a lot of athletes, a lot of entrepreneurs and business folks. We play to win. And without confidence, you can't win. Now, the one thing that always drives me nuts when I listen to people speak, or I go to a seminar, or I listen to another pod, is we talk about these words like confidence, and we say you need more confidence. You have to have more confidence. But nobody ever tells you how. I'm so sick of reading quotes that come across my screen, and it's an inspirational quote that says you need to be this or you need to do that, and nobody ever tells you how. So when we talk about confidence, it's one thing to say you have to have it, and it's another thing to talk to you about how you get it. And for me, what I found is confidence is formed over time. Confidence is also a mindset. Now, it's very easy to see false confidence and false hustle, where somebody's just puffing their chest and they have it, situational confidence, and then all of a sudden it goes down and it disappears. We don't want to talk about just situational confidence, where you're confident for a minute or two, and then you're completely exhausted because you had to fake it, for that time, and it physiologically and mentally exhausted you. We want to talk about confidence from the standpoint of long-term, progressively building confidence. And if any of you could remember your first job, or if you're an athlete, your first at bat, your first snap, your first play. As a coach, I remember my first day on the field, nervous wreck. Compare that day to the last day, there was confidence. And what I find, and I say sometimes, but the reality is confidence shows up when you show up every single day. Show up, boom, notch on your belt. Show up, notch on your belt. Now, when you show up every day and you have a desire to be better and you play by the rules of that game, you will start to see your confidence elevate. We all know when we're lying to ourselves and we're just showing up and, taking the check, or just showing up and not putting the work in. We know that. But if you show up day after day with a positive intention, with the desire to make an impact, and you prepare yourself by doing the work, confidence is the end result. Don't lie to yourself, because if you lie to yourself and you false hustle, you'll pay the price. But know that whatever you engage in and whatever endeavor and journey you embark on, it's going to take work. Put the work in. Do the work. And when you do that, over time, just by showing up, you will start to see your confidence elevate, because your self-belief and belief in self will go up as well. The other thing I got from Derek Jeter was never read the negatives. Don't read the negative headlines, because it'll change your gears from positive to negative. So surround yourself with a support group of the right people, positive people, optimistic people, people that also believe in your vision. And then it's your job to also help them as well. So it's a little bit of a mastermind coaching group or mastermind group. So if you show up every day, you do the work, you have the right intentions, that's what it takes to build confidence over time. But if you have negative habits where, let's just say in today's culture, you sit online and you scroll all day and you are looking at other people and you have shiny object syndrome and you're asking yourself, how come I'm not as good as that person? Or how come I'm not that good? Or I need to be better because I don't have what that person has. You're losing yourself. And whenever you compare yourself to somebody else, you lose yourself. And yourself is your most powerful vehicle to success and the most powerful vehicle to confidence as well. So show up every day, do the work, believe in what you're doing, have a mission, have a focus, never compare yourself to other people, build a support group, and by showing up, you'll start to see your confidence elevate every single day. That's my message for today. Confidence, ego, pride, not as bad as it's sold. Very positive things come from just the right amount of ego, just the right amount of pride, and most importantly, the right amount of confidence. So I hope you guys enjoy today. This is Coach Dana Cavalea signing out. Please share if you enjoy. You can check out the blog at danacavalea.com. We have the book coming out later this spring, Becoming a Champion. And I hope you guys enjoy the message. Have a great day. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.